Hey nail gang, welcome back to my channel. It's been such a long time, but I'm here with another video. For those of you who do not know, and to my new subscribers, my name is Lydia, and I'm a self-taught nail tech, nail vlogger, and nail enthusiast. Okay, alrighty guys. So today we're going to be doing a tart pink, or like a neon pink, a really hot pink, a hot pink matte set with blings. So I'm starting off with applying the nail tips first, and I'm making use of these curved nail tips I got from AliExpress, sorry. They are tapered square curved nail tips, and I've used this twice actually, and I really do like these tips. So today I pulled them out and I decided to use them today. So um, a little tip for when you're applying your nail tip is to make sure that they fit from sidewall to sidewall, and then don't apply too much glue. Just a bit of glue or just a sufficient amount of glue would do. You don't want like the glue spilling all over the place. Alrighty, so I've applied all the tips and I'm just going to, like blend them to fit the natural nail. I did cut out a little bit of the length, just a bit of the length, so there was no need to show. And then I'm just going to redo or, like sharpen my shape, um, and then blend the nail tips. Alright, and I'm using my nail file 100 grit, and I'm just going to, blend the tips in, and I'm focusing majorly on the nail tip, not actually the natural nail, and I'm just going to turn the rest of the nail white. Now for me, this step, I didn't used to take this step very important before, but recently I realized that if you do not blend your tips in, when you apply your product on the side walls as well, sometimes you have like a bit of the nail tip sticking out on the sides, and you really don't want that. So just blend the tips in. It makes your work neater from the onset. So I've blended up all the tips and I'm just checking my shape to see if everything looks right. And then I'm just going to dehydrate the nails really properly for like the umpteenth time. um yes, I'm just going to dehydrate the nails, and then we're going to apply primer, and then we're going to go straight into the application. Alrighty guys, so for my primer, I'm making use of the CHP Luxury brand, and I'm applying just one coat on each of the nail beds. And just be careful so that it doesn't touch, like your client's skin, because it will burn if you've cut them. So yeah, I think that's like a standard, nail tip that everybody should know. So I'm making use of this hot pink shade from Glitz by Safat, and it's actually called Hippie. So in case you wanted to purchase it, that's what the shade is called. And then I'm also making use of my size 12 brush I ordered from AliExpress from KDS store. Okay, so concerning this acrylic powder, I do have like mixed reviews about it. So one, it's really pigmented, hence like the staining. You have to be really careful when you're working with it. And then also there's just something wrong with either the setting speed, or like there's just a problem with the formula of the powder. It's You could never just pick up the right speed. um but luckily for me, I was able to work around it. All I did was just, every time I pick up a bead, I just drain off the excess liquid, and then I continue to work, especially when I wanted to, or when I have to, sorry, work like with a cuticle bead. So to ensure that your work is neat overall, especially when you're working with like very pigmented powders, to make sure to clean up on your sides, especially like your cuticle area, clean up on your side walls. And then try not to, if you're not very good at applying around the cuticle area, try not to apply too close to the cuticle area. It's better to have like a little space, yeah, a little space around the cuticle than to have an overflooded cuticle area. So yeah, but you guys, February is finally coming to an end. Yes, for me it took forever because I've been doing my exams. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, but I'm finally done with my exams, you guys, and I have like more time to put out more videos. Um, I also want to, like try to do better videos, like better videos. So, and I also want to, like put you guys through the process as well, like carry everybody along. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Better videos, like better contents as well, better and more engaging content for you guys, for my new subscribers, for everybody else as well. Just something nice so that every time you guys come to watch my videos, there's just something, there's just something. Which is why I said I also wanted to start doing more bright colors because I noticed a lot of people, especially here in Nigeria, don't really do bright colored nails. They all want to like keep it safe, and I sort of just want to show that you can do like really vibrant colored nails and it would still look good, just like this set, you guys. Okay, so for my application also, I basically work with as many beads as I need. I don't exactly stick to maybe a two bead method, a three bead method, or all of that. I just make sure that I put as much product as is needed on the nail, and then just make sure that my shape is intact when I'm applying. My cuticle area is flush or is neat. My apex is where it's meant to be, and then generally that the nail does look really clean, like while it's not been filed yet, when it's just on the application stage. So I basically just do the exact same thing, like not the exact same thing, but like I basically just do the same thing on each nail. It's just like basic application. So you guys just pay attention to like the little details or the little things that I do that make this set peculiar. Again, like I said, sorry to overemphasize, but the cleaning of like the cuticle area, the side walls, and then just basically bead control as well. So for my filing, I do not show it. It's not in this video. I don't show my filing because I'm still trying to figure my camera situation, you guys. Yes, it's been, and I feel like it's taken forever. I've been saying that, I've been wanting to do that, but I just haven't had the time to because of school. So yeah, um, I want to find a more permanent and static solution, yes, to my camera placement, because every time I file, the the table moves or the table shakes. I use like a student's table. Yeah, so it was supposed to be the table I use for doing nails. It's supposed to be my reading table in my hostel, but because obviously I don't have a manicure table and I don't exactly use my reading table, I read on my bed. I converted my reading table to my manicure table, so it's not very strong. It would like it won't like every time I file, sorry, the table shakes, and hence my phone itself shakes, and it's just, trust me, you guys, it's just all over the place. It's all over the place. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And like I said, I'll show you guys like for every new thing that I do. I'll show you guys, I'll put you guys through the process. I'll try to involve you guys in, like the changes that I'm making, concerning like the quality of my videos or even like the content of my videos as well. So yeah, you guys, but you guys can check out if you want to see what these nails look like when it's still dusty and, like nice. I feel like dusty pictures sort of give the nail a particular look when you take a picture of it. Like it's really pretty. So if you want to see like a dusty picture or like a dusty look of the nails when they've just been filed, you can check out my reels. I posted it on my Instagram. Yeah, you can check that out. I posted the reels on my Instagram. Yeah, that were a video on my Instagram. You can check it out. and then you just see what it looks like. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I really do like this color, and like I said, for like the umpteenth time, I want to do more vibrant colors. I was thinking of doing like lemon green, or like a neon green. I was thinking of doing that next, but I don't know. We'll see. I've got so many videos, you guys. There's so many videos, like video ideas that I want to put out, and I don't even know. Like, I'm trying to take it one step at a time. So yeah, so on this nail, back to the of the video, on this nail you can see the powder just sort of lets loose every time I place a bead. Like I said, with this powder you can't really pick up the perfect bead. You sort of just have to work with what you picked up. So, but again, not to emphasize on the cleaning up on the sides, I think that's what really helped on this particular nail. I cleaned up real good on my sides, which is why it turned out neat and nice as well. So yeah. So this is me just doing the term application. I really wanted to show this because a lot of people find it hard to, like apply acrylic on the term. But for me, I usually just work with large beads, as you guys can see, and I try to keep to 3 bead method. Yes, I know I said earlier I usually don't. I just like to work with as many beads as possible. But for the tom, I like to work with large beads, and then I try to keep to the 3 bead method. That way, I'm like secured, or I'm assured that I can get like the product on the entire nail. So at this point, my client was literally dozing off. Which is why like her hands kept moving a lot, and her arms just kept falling off the armrest. It was so weird. I find it weird that clients sleep while they're doing their nails, but apparently I realized that doing your nails is actually quite therapeutic, and sorry, and also that some people just find it very satisfying and soothing. But I think it's different from me. I don't know how to explain. Maybe watching doing nails is more therapeutic than actually doing my own nails, because it is so weird, but I completely understand. So when we're done with the application, we I did file off camera, like I said earlier, and I usually like to have my clients wash their hands after they're done filing, especially when I use powders that are really, really pigmented. Sorry, I usually just like to give them, like a scrub and some liquid soap to wash their hands and try to get off as much dust as possible. I also then go in with like some wipes to clean their hands, and then also like with an alcohol pad to just make sure that like there's no dust or anything in there. So for the design, I'm going to outline the edges of this nail with I'm using this J&J Glam Pink. I forget the name of what the shade is actually called, but I'm using this pink from J&J Glam, and I'm just going to use it to outline the nose. When I'm doing like my line work, I usually try to go over my lines as much as possible, just so that I can get like the color to be really bold and vibrant. And then also I like to clean up on the sides again. I like to clean up on the sides to just make sure that like my shape is intact, because for me like the shape of the nail is almost everything. So I just try to make sure that I clean up on the sides so that the shape of the nail is intact. So yeah, I chose this color because I sort of just wanted something that would complement like the acrylic color, not exactly bring it down or like take away the like the brightness of the color. I just wanted something that would complement it, something that would make it look nice. That was why I chose this pink. So yeah, so for any nail art, or like any line work that I'm doing, I usually alternate the hands while I work. So if I'm working on one hand, the other hand is probably in the lamp. And I do that because I don't want any room for smudging. I just want everything to be neat and everything to be set, like the way it's supposed to be. And then also, like I said, I like to go over and over my lines until I'm satisfied with like the outcome, and just until I've got like a very bold, color or like a great amount of gel polish on the nail. So for our accent nail, I'm going to do like just a bit of rhinestones, some bling on the nails. All my stones are from AliExpress. I usually just purchase, as I can on AliExpress. I'm actually on the verge of restocking. So um, so I usually like to purchase on AliExpress because there's just lots of varieties and they are actually quite affordable. You guys, they're actually quite affordable. You'll be shocked, like the amount that these stones cost. So for me, they're cost effective, and like for me, I can wait because I don't need them. I usually don't need the stones, and like immediately I order them. So yeah, that's why I order on AliExpress. So I'm so sorry about my camera situation. It's about to go, from this view to something not so great. And I'm so sorry. I was so caught up in actually like doing the stone placements because I didn't actually rehearse. I did actually rehearse doing these nails, like doing that stone placement. It was something I came up with as I was working on the nails. I was so focused on doing the nails, I forgot to, adjust my camera to check if my phone is moving and all that. So I do apologize, you guys. I will fix it in in the nearest of future. So funny, you guys, it's like 3 a.m. and I'm doing this voice note. I think that's why my voice is a lot more husky now. Yeah. So I'm just finishing up on the stoning of these nails or like that finger, and I usually use nail glue for my rhinestones, and then I go over it with top coats. Alrighty, so this is what this looked like. I think you get a much better view towards the end of the video. I'm just going over now with matte top coats, and then I'm going to top coat the rest of the nail with matte top coat as well, and then I'm going to go over the bling with just like the glossy rhinestone. Yeah, I'm going to go over the bling with the glossy rhinestone and then send it into the lamp. But yeah, we've come like to the end of my voiceover, and like towards the end of this video. I really hope this video was helpful. Please, you guys, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed and you've watched like this far. Just a quick reminder. And yeah, thank you all so much for your love and your support, and I'll see you in my next one. Enjoy like the rest of the video. Bye bye.